Hi family, welcome back. This is Mancha Manchberry. Your girl is back with something that is very important. Why are we procrastinating? I asked myself this question and I was like, I need to talk about it because it's important. We are putting things aside and we never get to do them. That is the main reason you get stressed, depressed, overly anxiety, insomnia, and all those things. We need to do away with those things because those things are killing us. So you having health issues only because you've got fear of doing something that is important to you. Come on, let's think about it in a different way. Subscribe and stay tuned because I have things that are going to help us to beat procrastination. I know that we spoke about creating vision boards. We spoke about putting yourself out there and starting and but we didn't talk about this pandemic that we're dealing with. The topic today, it is how to beat procrastination. I know it sounds like a big word, but it's something that we are familiar with. It's something that we often do in our lives where you like, I'm going to start doing this thing and you end up not doing it, or you say I'm going to start exercising tomorrow and you don't do it for the rest of the year. That is procrastination, and it might be caused by fear. And I always say to myself, it is actually fear of the unknown. And sometimes the thing that you have fear of doing, it is actually the thing that you're supposed to do. It's the important thing that you need to do for your life. Okay. So I just want to quickly share ways that we can beat procrastination. Number one for me that is important is doing it now. So if you think of something that you want to do, stand up and do it at that point. If you're saying I need to start drinking water, by the time you're thinking, oops, I didn't drink water, stand up and go drink water, because there's so many distractions that we might have in life, and there will always be a reason why a person is not doing something. So it is also a mindset. When you tell yourself that you want to do something, you actually have to start doing it gradually. I know I speak about this where we're saying we should change, we should stand out, we must be seen, we must be all that, we must create vision boards. But how does that help if we're not going to implement those things? Procrastination is like the major thing that holds us back. So if you do things now, you know for sure that you're building up the momentum. It helps you to stay disciplined and it reminds you of the things that you need to do. And if you don't know how to do it, diarize it. Every day you have your to-do list. It's something that I work off and it helps. You have a to-do list, and the other thing that you can do that is nice, it's working on the hard tasks first. I find that when you start with that, it challenges you, and by the time you are done with that hard task, I mean, the rest of the day is going to be easy. You need to be clear and disciplined to work on the things as per your journal or as per your diary or as per your calendar. Okay, I say put a pop-up notification there, something that reminds you, Mancha, it's 1 o'clock, stand up, take your lunch for 1 hour. And you stand up and you do that. There's so many things people procrastinate on. I'm not talking about the high important things of like organizations or what. Even in your personal life where you tell yourself, I need to be active a little bit because maybe you're not even employed, like you're staying at home because you're not employed. You don't need to be glued to the TV or your phone, like busy scroller, go Instagram and Facebook only. Allocate some things to do during the day, and it's a habit that builds into something that you further out you are manifesting. Or this is where I want to be. So now you're building a momentum. Like every day your body gets used to it, your mindset as well, to tomorrow it's a Monday, it's a day where I'm doing 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, we visualize on vision boards, but I will repeat this. If you just have it as a vision board and you don't act on it, nothing will happen. Okay, so start doing those things immediately. When it pops up, start working on them. These are the habits that we are learning and will probably make changes in our lives. Someone said if you put 1% per day towards your goal, in 365 days you would have completed a 365% towards attaining your goals. Don't underestimate small progress. Small progress is what gets you there. I get a step ladder. You start here, you climb it one ladder at a time. A house is built one brick at a time. I don't remember seeing a wall that just comes by, then the house is. Guys, we need to be realistic with these things, okay? And that's why I'm here for you. avoid distractions. And this is something that happens if you don't have a plan. So it is important to have a plan of your week. I would say visualize the whole week. Like, think about what you're going to do for that week. Diarize it, put it in your diary, put it in your calendar, so that it reminds you, like, when you're done with today's task, you know what you are going to do tomorrow. So it's important for you to have a visual idea of the week and also have it written down, because then that is a reminder. Sometimes putting things to you would do it later, it never happens. It's something that we failed to do. You say I'll do it next week and you end up not doing it. So act on it and prioritize it. Put it on calendar. When your beep beep notification goes, you stand up and you work on it. And it is also important to forgive yourself if you miss the plan that you have. The reason why I'm saying this is sometimes there's people that are perfectionist, which I was also part of. If I don't get to complete a task that I put myself to do for that day, my day just actually my afternoon becomes a mess, because I will try to push to get it done and put myself under pressure and even work overtime just to get it done. So you need to be lenient enough. You need to forgive yourself and say, look, Mancha, we did good. And also praise yourself for the task that you were able to achieve for that day. If it is, you said you are going to allocate 10 minutes to exercise every day, you ticked that for the day, but then you didn't tick the drinking maybe 3 liters of water a day. You only had 2 liters. Clap for yourself. That is a success. It's something that you did. It's a progress. You did something, unlike if you didn't do anything at all. We start afresh tomorrow and carry on with where we left off. You need to be patient with yourself and also forgive yourself for not achieving those goals in time. Things that would have a negative impact if you keep procrastinating as you'll have lack of productivity. You'll be disorganized, because now you would want to do a lot of things at the same time. You'll have health issues where probably you'd have insomnia, you won't sleep right, or you even gain weight or you lose weight, you start stressing, you've got low self-esteem and things like that. We don't want that. No, there's people who say, well, now they're good in working under pressure. Sometimes it's not necessarily to work under pressure. You can't put tasks on the side and say, Mina, I know, got the last minutes. There's people that would do that. Like, you've got exams a month ahead of time, but you want to study a night before. You're just putting yourself under unnecessary pressure, and that would hurt you later on should you not do good on that exam. So we need to be cautious into how we are positioning ourselves. What is it that makes us procrastinate? Is it working against us, or is it helping us to move one step forward? I hope this video was impactful to you. Please keep sharing, subscribing, and let me know what you do to step out of procrastination, because this is one thing that we should mark as pandemic. Because look, we are here sitting and not doing things because we keep thinking we'll do it at a later stage. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you. Bye.